All right, let's talk about virtual hiring. This by far has been one of the ones that we've gotten the most questions about here at Recruitix. Why? Because there is a significant impact. There is a need to do this. It's not even a desire anymore. Oh, we'd love to do virtual recruiting. No, we have to. This is because of social order, right? Social shelter in place, shut down on social distancing. It just has forced virtualization. And only about 16% of HR teams were prepared to implement a fully virtual and onboard experience. So if you reverse that, that means that 84% of all companies were not prepared to be able to do this. And this was a sudden demand. And 85% of organizations are currently utilizing new technology to onboard employees. So that, I love those two stats, come from two different companies that did surveys, and they correlate perfectly. People were not prepared, but yes, they are getting their act together quickly, and that is born out of need. We've been forced to adapt, and that's led to opportunity to improve. We should have been adapting to this anyways, and it was a slow crawl, but we have just stood up and run. And now 86% are conducting virtual interviews to hire candidates during the COVID pandemic, and 70% say video is now part of their onboarding process. So while it was a great pain, a huge requirement need to adapt, it has been a great accelerator in an area we should have been making more progress towards. So virtual hiring, great use of video here. Video opportunity, I kind of see as three main groups. Companies have really been primarily on the produced video area, where they want to control the messaging, they want to make sure it's very professional, and there's a lot of production and sometimes a lack of authenticity that can happen as a result of that. But produced videos at least have the ability to tell a story and communicate a message. But user-generated video is on a massive increase. And why? Because it's faster, it's easier, it's more authentic, very engaging. So user-generated video is significantly on the increase. And virtual meeting, we gather here today. Virtual meeting has become an essential part of the recruitment process. But there's lots of areas that you can use these things. Obviously, you can use it in employer brand promotions, job opportunity, cultural insights, virtual events, virtual interviews, candidate expectations, and FAQ videos. This is a great way to communicate against constant changes that are taking place. Onboarding. Onboarding is challenging, and this is a really great area where you can incorporate video. As your onboarding process needs to change quickly, you can use video to quickly make videos and explain what the next steps are to help candidates through that process. Interviewing, screening, and training and development. These are all areas that we're seeing people apply video to be able to improve opportunity on the virtual hiring.